Alright, the message sent, and I think we are ready to go. Heyya, how is it going? I hope you are doing well, and welcome to the stream. So, I'm a little bit late with the start, and right now it's already 3 a.m. in the morning. 3 a.m. in the morning. It's because it rained heavily again a while ago, and it's just stopped like 30 minutes ago. So let's just jump right away into the Maluku city again and continue with our build. Also, one thing that I want to address is on the previous stream, there's someone asked about the demand modifier. I think I said I didn't use any demand modifier, but I'm not sure if you can count Colossus add-on mod as a demand modifier, because I actually use Colossus add-on mod. So yeah, that's the answer. And okay, so right now this is how the area look like. So we got this. I just put this canals right here, just so it would be nice on the screenshot when I take the picture for the showcase. And I don't think I'm going to go with this on the final layout for this city. So we are going to rework this part later, but for now, in this one, I am going to bring you guys to maybe to some other part of the city, and we are going to leave this part as it is for now, since I'm quite satisfied already with what we have along this area. We just need a few more detailing for this part right here, just like along this beach area, and also surrounding the area right here. And I'm currently preparing a bunch of mods for that, so I'm not going to do it now. And but before that, I think we can rezone some of these buildings right here, so like this one there, and just try to get a more suitable building for this area here. But other than that, I don't think I am going to touch anything here. So let's keep this one right there, and perhaps we can put like a little zone over there. Also this one, let's have it facing this direction. And we got a bunch of nice houses on this side right here, but I think I am going to get another one for that part right there, and going up here. So for this area here, I plopped some rewards buildings for this area. So this is the MedB 325 soup kitchen, I think, soup kitchen New York. So it's not a growable building, and this one right here, this is from the Redong KWT pack, but I don't exactly remember where I got this one from, but it has the same trees and similar styles to the building from the to this building right here. So I think it's from the same pack with the Redong KWT pack from SimCity for Evermore. And I think I am going to rezone this part like that, and perhaps we can also rezone this one right here. We get something growing there, and we are going to leave it be for now. And so if I check the demand, I got tons of demand for commercial office, and I just realized that that is because there's one building that got abandoned for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we lost the silver something tower here by IDS2, and I really like it. And that's too bad that it got abandoned, and then regrow into this building right here. This is the Korimako Hotel. We already get this one here, so I think I will try to get back the IDSU silver. I think it is silver teal or yeah. I'm just going to rezone it again, and hopefully we can get the buildings again because I really like it. But I think we might need to add a bit more residential buildings, since we actually this whole area here is commercial zone. So I think we need a bit more residential to compensate for that, and let's just rezone some of this right here, because that one is not suitable for this area. So I am going to zone some more residential buildings, but also remove some of this commercial office right here. So this one right here, I think we can remove that and replace it with some residential zones like that, and also perhaps some buildings over here. I don't think this is suitable for this area here, so I am going to rezone all of this into more residential buildings. Well, eventually we are going to rework this whole area later, but for now we're just going to fill it with some zones. Okay, we got that going. Also perhaps maybe we can rework this part a little bit too, so let's change this into commercials right there, and here we can change it into this, maybe some residentials like that. So the previous one is the Inmar Tower by MB325, and I already got one over here, so I don't really like having big buildings multiple times at a city, so that's why I rezone it again. And oh yeah, one thing that I want to show you guys is that I use the arrow removal for the one-way road, so now we don't have any arrow going on. It might be a bit confusing, but I will just try to go with something like this for now, so there's no arrow anymore for the one-way roads. And let's try to rezone some of this again. We got a pretty good one right here, but I think we already have one there. Yeah, we already have one right here, but since this is far away, I think I can just keep it like that for now. Right, so for this one right here, we're going to leave this part like this for now and have them growing on their own. And I think we can work a little bit on this part right here and make like a little suburb area, expanding this expanding the more residential zones. So first I am going to rezone this one, have it like that, and here we got this nice high-tech industry right here. This provide 328 high-tech jobs. I think we can remove this one and keep this one right here, and let's see how are we going to expanding this area. This part right here, I think I'm not entirely sure yet. Maybe we can start from here instead. Yeah, let's just go from this side right here and zone some residentials for this area. So we got this street right here, and I think we can have it connected like that and that, and then we can just go like that. I think let's see if I want I'm not sure if I want this to be just flattened, or maybe we can have it going down a little bit. Oh, hi Charles, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think I'm just going to flatten it all the way like that and have it go all the way through here. Well, that's too bad. I just lost the nice slope right there because I didn't realize that it is a slope. Let's try to fix this. And I am going to use the monorails. So have it like that. Oh, hello Kismet. Welcome. And then we can just have it all the way to here, right? Yeah, shouldn't be an issue there. And for this part right here, maybe we can just go like that. The automata will be a bit crazy around here because of this streets leads to nowhere. So I think it would be better if we just turn it into a roundabout like that. And I'm not sure why this roundabout doesn't have a proper texture. And I can't have the texture working properly on this side right here because I need to zone something to make it into a proper texture. And also we might need to remove one of this and just put a power line right there. We don't actually need a power line here since all of this actually connected, but you know, just for the aesthetic purpose, I'll just put the power line over there. And I just ruined this again, so let's try it again. I was hoping to why did I do that? Okay, so let's have something like that. Hopefully it's all flattened enough. It looks a bit weird somehow. Okay, I think that's the right curve right there. Oh, thank you. Also, thank you for the idea of the tunnel. Looks really nice indeed, and it seems actually use them, so it's not just for the aesthetic purpose. Although we have subway underneath, they actually still use the tunnel too, so that's really nice. And yeah, I think it can go like that. There's a little bit of you know, weird bump right there, but I think it's okay perhaps. Okay, we can a little bit like that, remove that and connect the roads again. No. I'm sorry guys, I really need this to go to go well, so I will try to redo this again. So let's have it all the way there, and then we can try again going up here instead of going down. No, not like that. Maybe we can start going down from this side right here instead. So have it all the way through there. Yeah, perhaps this will work better. There you go. This is much better than before, and yeah, I think you can go like that. And I don't want to make a straight connections here, because if I put one right there, this will make this will be less useful for our sim, since this is going to be a bit faster than going through here instead. So for this one right here, I'm just going to put a stairs instead, so they can still access the area, but they need to use the public transit if they want to be faster here. So like a little stairs right there, and then okay, so I think for this part right here, I can flatten this one all the way through there, so I can just zone it like that. This is going to be troublesome for the automata, because they will stop right here and need to make a U-turn right there, but I think we can just ignore it for now. Okay, so this one being cut because I put the zones right there. There's a neighbor city to the west. Yeah, but I'm not going to work on another city again for now, so that will be have to wait. That will have to wait for later. I like to focus on one city at a time. So okay, I think it's much better. I think it's better if we just zone it like this instead of two tiles and touching the road, and just to avoid this texture like this. So I'm just going to use one zones over there, and okay, there's a little trick actually. If I put this one like that, this will cut the power lines like that. But if I'm not sure if I have to use bad mouse or something else. So if I put a bad mouse like there, build the power lines, and then no, I read it somewhere before that we can actually use this to build the power line. If not the pad mouse, maybe the plaza. Let me try this a little bit. Maybe this part right here. I put the park, build the connect the power line. Why it's not? Can't connect the power line right there. Okay, so have it connected like that, and see if I no. Let's try again with something else. It might be the plaza. If we can't do this, I'm going to just leave it be, I think. Yeah, but I want to have this one right here, so we don't actually need the conduit or anything actually, but I want to have the cable going through between this power line, so it's just for the aesthetic purpose. I'm not sure if it is the pad, right? I think it's the trick is a little bit too. It's a little bit more complicated than this, I think. So let's see. I think it's 2 pad walls on this side, and I'm just going to leave it be like that and read the trick again later after the stream. Okay, so we got that going, and for this part right here, I think I'm just going to reason it with some more residentials like that, but maybe we can have like 2 tiles like that, and then just go like that. So shell powerful with that tower short distance. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What I'm going to what I was trying to achieve is that I need the power lines cable to between these 2 tower, but since we have zones right here, this will cut the cables, and we can't have the power cables going through. But there's a trick actually. There's a trick that we can do to achieve that, but I forgot the exact step for it. So that's why we can't have something like this going on. And I need to read the guides again later and maybe just do the trick behind the scene. And for this part right here, I think we can just zone some more and have it connected through here, I think. So have it going through like that. And for this part, maybe just some more residential zones, just low density right there, and a little bit of medium density over here, I think. So like this is 2, this is 2, and I'm just going to go with a little bit grid right there. This part right here, maybe we can go a little bit diagonals, like that, I think. Yeah, and then here some medium density would be good, just so we can add a bit more sims to our city. And I'm just going to go with low density for this part right here. And we surely need a bus stop for this area. So let's put one over here, and then also maybe a little bit more here. We can just zone this part, I think. I will leave this little cliff right here as it is, because it will looks a bit more natural for this area. And maybe we can plop some trees on top of this. some more trees. This is the largest, I think. Yeah, this is the largest evergreen. And yeah, I think we can just zone this part right here like that, and some more residential zones over there, I think. Coastal, yeah, the coastal, the ground light rail actually looks works pretty well on the coastline. But I need to prepare a bunch of mods for the decorations, so we're not going to touch the coastline area for now until I have the mods ready. Okay, so for this part right here, perhaps we can add a little bit of more of high-tech industry over here and extend this area a little bit. So we got this part going on right there, and let's try to maybe flatten this all the way like that. Perhaps have this part flatten too, and have the streets going through there. And for this part right here, we can just zone some high-tech industry. I think 3x3 seems nice over here. Or perhaps if I flatten this part right there, we can have a 4x3 over here. Why is this one? We got so many of these buildings already, so let's try it like that. And for this part right here, we are going to maybe just put some walls to for this slope right here, and perhaps this is a little bit weird, so we can just flatten this all the way through like that and put our walls over here later, I think. And then here we can also flatten this one perhaps and have it like that, and then we can just zone some residentials like that over there. I really don't like this building right here. Let's just rezoom it again. And then here we can have a little bit of 3x2 and also another 2x2 perhaps, like that. Maybe some more 2x2 over here. Let's see what we get over here. If there's something nice growing, we will keep it, but well, it's just pretty nice. Let's keep it, and let's rezone some of this again, and maybe we can start adding some filler for this area. Also here, maybe we can start placing the walls for this area here. So I'm going to go with this one right here, the MAS 71, and then I'm just going to go all the way through there. Okay, I might need to you probably can hear the sound of the cat fighting, growling, I think. Okay, I need to take care of the cat first. Okay, please be right back. back. Sorry about that. Let's continue with the build again. Well, we got this one growing. We got a bunch of I think this is dirty industry. Yeah. Let's just rezone some of this because we don't want to have any dirty industry in this city. And I'll just keep it be like that for now. And well, we got like a little parking spot over here, so perhaps I can go. Oh, you got this one right here, and I think this is pretty nice. I'll keep it like that. And we're just going to fill this one with industry filler, I think. For some reason, all of this garbage truck love going to this street right here. Okay, we are going to fill this part right here with some industry filler, and for this part right there, I'm just going to go with this IRM filler, I think. Start with right there, and let's have it facing that direction instead. It's a little bit weird because there's a little bit of fences going on right there, but I think it's alright. And maybe a little bit of, well, I think we can move this bus stop over there and have the fillers going all the way through here. So like a little bit of corner right there, and I'm not sure, some weird object right here perhaps. And for this part right here, I think I'm just going to go with the parking lots perhaps. Or we can just leave it empty, I think. So this is another one for the corner, and it has a bunch of cars parking. So I think we can also use this car parking over here. So this one, have it like that, and for this part right here, I think I'm just going to go with the empty one. So the concrete filler right here, and perhaps some of the with some props, maybe a little bit like that. It's quite open, so it's not really safe, I think, but we just continue with this. Yeah, all of this traffic, I'm not sure what's interesting over here that they all love going through. Love to visit this site. Maybe they're doing a little bit of sightseeing on this empty void right here. There's so many nice cars going on, and all of this traffic. Thankfully, this SimCity 4 is not like City Skyline with the agent base, so this is just the automata graphic, so they're not really affecting the simulation. And for this part right here, I think I am going to go with a little bit of containers. Let's see, the containers might don't have any the containers doesn't have any fences for it, so I think I'll just go with the other one. Just check like this, so we can have maybe something like that, but just the straight one. I need the one with the fences going on. Have it like that, and a little bit of fences over there. Not this one, this is the same thing. Perhaps, well, not that one too. I really need to rework this icon right here so I can read the text properly and make a better label for it, because it's really hard to scan this item right here and there's no clear indicator for the fences. Yeah, I think we can just go like that and fill this part right here with some I don't know, maybe another I think we can just continue with this pillar right here, since this is quite flat, I think. Yeah, let's see, this is really hard to see which one has the fences. If only the icon can be like there's a like straight line or something indicate there's a fences going on, that would be much easier to scan. So we got some parking over there and maybe a little bit of parking over here too. And for the rest of this, maybe just you know, just another objects and props with some fences. So like that, and a little bit of corner right here, I think. And I am going to, oh, hello Nelikas. City layout become more government friendly. I'm not sure what does even mean. What's the government friendly look like? Okay, we can have a little bit of corner right there, and the buildings grow into something else. Hopefully it's still more suitable for this, and it doesn't need to rezone this part now. I forgot to, this industry building have an Formula 1 car over here. Yeah, this the traffic at least this is a problematic, at least the automata doesn't actually cause any problem with the simulation. So in some parts this old game has much better traffic than modern games. Alright, so we got the buildings back, and I am going to make sure we keep that historical. And then here perhaps I am just going to zone it like that. Well, let's just have the 2x2 again, and maybe complete this one right here with just filler. So this part like that, and a little bit of maybe another variation since we already have this one, the similar one. So perhaps something like that. And well, this is also the same one. Not like that. Maybe just some empty filler, I think. For these two right there, just so it can be like an alleyway for the truck and everything going through this area. So something like that, and then just the empty filler for this one. Yep. Or maybe we can put a little bit of parking over there, just so it won't be too empty, or some random props like that. Yeah, I think we can just go with this. And for this part right here, you know what? Let's make a little bit of weird things. So have something like, not this one, I mean this one. A little bit of gates to the other side of the city tile. Okay, if I flatten this one, we will lose this rocky texture, so I don't think I will flatten this part right there. And let's try to get this one going like that, and hopefully we can get some nice buildings over there. I don't think I am going to execute that. The guard tower and CCTV everywhere. Where are you living in? North Korea or something? Only mode to block traffic. I don't think I need to go full strict like that, so just leave the automata be. Where are you from? You asking me or asking guestmate? I'm from Indonesia actually. Okay, I think I just ruined that slope again, but I'll just leave it here for now, and can just fill this area with some residentials like that. And have it like that, I guess. Okay, for this part right here, I need this to grow into something, and for this part I think I'm going to go with this wall, because it has the same fences with the high tech. Well, almost the same. It's not exactly the same one, but it has a green color, so still a bit similar to the high-tech fences that we have, and a little bit upstairs over there, I think. Let's see if people actually using it. No, our Sims doesn't use these stairs at all. Although that they actually could, but they prefer to drive their car going all the way through here. But perhaps this can go through. Maybe it needs some sort of straight access first before they can use these stairs. If I use a pet malls over here, so if I use that one, let's see if we have traffic going through here. No, still no. Okay then. Just put the stairs as cosmetic, I guess. You know, to make it looks like people can just go through the stairs to go up here. And then for the rest of this, I'm just going to zone it like that, maybe a little bit more like that, and you can fill these 2 tiles right here with a basketball court. Also, I am going to keep this one right there because it looks nice. And then here, let's remove this bus stop right there and place it over here, I guess. A little bit of bus stop over there to cover more of this area. And then here we can put a triangle, like a triangle filler. And then okay, so the triangle filler is this one right here. I am going to use the medium well, I guess. So it should be around here, not there, not all the way down like that, but around here, this one. So this is the one that I made based on the MGB diagonal filler. And I just add a bunch of trees and benches just so it won't be too empty. And it has various trees actually, but for some reason I keep getting that one. Okay, I think we can stick with that, and then put a little bit of basketball court over here. I think let's use the one with full concrete. So this one right there. Some news, but you're confused that I don't really care about that thing. I don't follow the news at all. There's some riot issue with the government, but I don't give a crap about that thing. So Project Zomboid, yeah, I play Project Zomboid a little bit, but only on my spare time, and it's not really actually planned to make a little bit of gameplay with Project Zomboid, but I already have so much in my hand and so many projects for the city building games that I didn't manage to complete, so it's just left in the draft. I play quite a lot of variation of games actually. I play Don't Starve, I play, well, they're mostly city building, but not entirely like city building like this kind of city buildings. So I play Farthest Frontier, I play Kingdom Reborn, and also what else? Clan Folk Remor. So there's a bunch of games that I play, and quite varied, I guess. I also love to play the old games using the emulator, like Harvest Moon. I play Stardew Valley quite a lot actually, back in 2020, 2022, around that time. And for this part right here, for some reason we got this texture right there, the Sanson texture, but I'm not sure why, because if I zone it like that, I should have gotten the grass texture instead, because this is the low density, but we got the sandstone for some reason. Maybe there's something else that caused that issue, maybe because of the other buildings. Oh well, we're just going to leave it be like that. Maybe we can have some zones like this. I think let's just go like that. Some commercial zones along this main road. That would be nice because should be a lot of traffic going through here. Bunch of car and buses, and also this one right here loves to go through here because it's much closer, I think, much faster than going up here and through this line right there. Okay, then we're going to have them through here instead. No, but why don't go mess around with people work, man. What are you talking about? Crusader Kings, I'm playing on a Mac, so it's a bit limited for the option that I have. What are you talking about? I might block you and remove you from this if you are. Kingdom buildings, yeah, I'm playing on Mac, so it's a bit limited for the options that I have. West of the city, you have a proper highway. On the west side, I actually have just a stub of highway on this side right here, so. Hello, Cheryl. It seems Parao Civilization XCOM. I tried XCOM a while, like years ago, but I don't think I stick with it. And Civilization, I played Civilization 4 and 5, I think. I don't have enough. I don't. My computer is not powerful enough to play Civ 6. Parao, I haven't tried Parao yet, and Sims, yeah, I think we are all play Sims game, but it's long time ago. Okay, back to this part right here. Okay, let's speed up this a little bit and see what we got here. Again, this one there. Crusader Kings, I think it's available on Mac, but my Mac is not really, it's not that powerful, so I also have a bit of limited of the kind of game that I can play. Also, like even City Skyline, the first City Skyline is a bit laggy in my machine, so. So yeah, there's not much kind of games that I can play, and most of them are just the old game that doesn't need NASA spec computer to play. Especially if I need to run an emulator to play my games. Well, we can have some trees like that, although it makes the area a bit weird, I think. But just leave it be like that, I guess. Yeah, that's another thing actually. That's another thing why I got Mac other than for work. I actually like the most of the game that I play is actually just older games. I don't really one thing that I can't play the modern games because of the machine. But another thing is that I don't really like the newer game too. So like something like City Skyline doesn't really interest me. because of the graphic. I really like the older graphic, like the something like this, something like SimCity 4 or a Tropico, the first Tropico, and something like Commandos. If you guys know Commandos, the mostly just the pre-render era of the game. Okay, I think we can move up to this area here and did a little bit of development up here. So this tiles right here, I like this one. This is going to be a river area. This is going to be an MMP river. So for this part to go there, we are going to need a little bit of bridge going through here. So let's do the let's see, I think we can go with an overpass right here. Oh, thank you. Time Commando, no, not the Time Commando, but the Commandos game, the World War. So you play as a few agents behind the line. Also, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you guys find that my city looks nice and you guys love it. Okay, this is 15, and I need to calculate this to make sure that we have the right height for the overpass. So let's try with this. This is 15 all the way there. So you got 15 right there, and this is 15, and we got the right height here. So I think we can execute the overpass, but we might need a little bit more space for it. So let's go with that, and it will go over here, I think. Well, sadly we can't use the streets for the overpass, so this is need to be a roads. This is a 2 level, so we go like that and all the way through there and have it like that. Since this is going to be a road, this is going to be a bit complicated, so let's remove that one, have it like that. And go through here and have it like that, I guess. There you go. And for this part right here, I am just going to make some sort of little village, I think. Can make like a farm village for this area here. So have a street like that, and it's really weird that we can't have streets over here. Well, you know what? Let's give this one a try with some makeup bridge. So let's save the city first, just to make sure that if we make some mistake later we can undo it. Let's save the city, and this is taking so long. Okay, we got the city saved. Let's pause the simulation for now, remove this one, and then let's try it like this. So remove this part right there, remove this one, and then we can try to flatten this area like that. We're going to make a like a bowl to contain this area. So have it like that, and let's remove this part right here just so we can flatten this part there and have it go like that. Okay, so this will contain this part right here, and then we can drop a little bit of rain through this area right here, like that. This will fill the area with the water, and then we can make a little bridge going on through here. Hopefully a bridge can go. We can have a bridge over here, but for some reason we can have one right there because of this one, I think. Maybe it's not on the same level, or because of this perhaps. This is really bugging me. Okay, so we can have one like that, but we can have one more over here. So maybe just have it like that instead. And let's see what kind of bridge that we are going to have here. Maybe just the one with a little bit of cover up like that. Let's see, let's try to flatten this one first. So we got this part right here. This is 15, but we can actually have a little bit of lower than 15 right there, because we don't need to make a bridge, we don't need to make an overpass. So we can just go like that instead and have it all the way there. Have the area flattened just like that, and here we can connect this part right there, I think. So we need to lower this part a little bit, or have this part go a bit higher. Let's go with the higher a little bit, maybe two. Add two more like that, and yeah, this is flattened enough, I think. But this need to go a little bit right there, so let's use the eraser a little bit over here. Maybe just use two over there and try to flatten this up like that, and we can just go like that, I guess. Okay, we can make these connections like that, and then here just go with this one right here. A more looks a bit more traditional and suitable for a little village area, I guess. Just use this one right here. Not too tight for a bridge. I don't think it's too tight, but there's probably a bit of issue with the elevation. But you know, you are probably right. But we already have it right here instead, so that's not an issue anymore. And we can just so we got this part going like that. But for some reason the texture is not looking good right there. But we got the bridge constructed. So let's save the progress again. Then we can just go like this. Exit to region, and then when we back again to the city, the water will be gone. So the mods I'm using for the rain is the Terusu rain mod. You can use it to summon rain and then fill an area with some water. Now we can Okay, so for some reason this is not going. And if I remove this one, we will remove the bridge too. So yeah, I need to redo it again. That's really a bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, let's check on this. This is not on the same elevation again, I guess. Just need to go up a little bit. Okay, let's try to do it again. This one hopefully will be a bit faster because we already did it before. So that would be flattened enough. Go with this this bridge right here. Okay, so this is the issue right there. We don't have a flat. It's not flattened enough, I guess. We can go from that side instead. Let's see if we can have a nice. Stick with this one. So this is the issue here. I'm not sure why. Maybe we can try again like that. Maybe just like that instead. This is really bugging me. Maybe we can try another bridge. So let's see if we use this one. It's also like that. So this is the issue with the elevation again, I guess. If we use this part right here instead, let's try again. If we use a road like that, yeah, this is the. I'm not sure what's going on right here. And it's a bit annoying actually, so it's really bugging me out there. Let's try to flatten this one all the way through, and we use this side right here and have it go all the way through there, just so we can have the same level of elevation going on. Cut this one, cut that one, and make a little bridge right there. And now there's no issue with it anymore. Okay then. I'm not sure why is that a problem, because I really like having the bridge a bit lower, but I guess we can't, so just stick with this and save again. Took a while just to save the game, and then we can exit to region and then come again to here. I just read the chat again. And what is going on with the for loop of 401? Oh well, now we can continue with the river area, I guess. So let's fix this part right here, flatten that one to make sure that we can have it like that. Well, I kind of lost the nice contour that we had here before, but oh well, I guess we just need to rebuild it again. And okay, so this part right here, I'm just going to use this one right here to make a nice elevation. using the hole digger and razor. So just use 2 meter right there and a little bit more right here, I guess. So like 2 over there, a bit more like that, and then we can flatten it again, and this will have a little bit of contour like that. And I think it's quite nice for a river. Maybe this one can go also flatten like that, and this one can go lower like that. So we got it like a river going through here all the way there, and let's flatten this area too. So have it like that, and this one can also go a bit wider like that. So like the river can flow through here and going through the other side of the map, I guess. Will a waterfall? I don't think it will be suitable for a waterfall, because the waterfall needs some kind of source. So if we put a waterfall right here, for example, we need this source to go all the way like that, and I need to rework all of this. We don't have enough area, I guess, for that. So I'm not going to go with waterfall, but maybe a little bit of a little, you know, like a terrain height difference right here, perhaps. And we can use some of the Pang water turbulence and like a little, yeah, I think you can call it like a little waterfall, but it's not really a waterfall. And now okay, so right now it's already 30 past 4 a.m. in the morning, and I don't have much time left. So I think instead of going with the river, I think I'm just going to go with this part right here first, and let's try to zone this area and make a little village. It would be much faster than doing the MMP river, and we can save the MMP river for the other episode. So let's go with this part right here, flatten the area a little bit like that, and I don't know, maybe we can make a little bit of village and a little bit of farm area here. But a farm area would require a bit more space, I think. So I think just a little village would be suitable. So let's flatten that, I guess. I really like the bit of random terrain here, but it will be harder to build. So let's try to get like that. So a little bit too much, I guess. So let's increase the elevation maybe. This one is a bit too low to transition to this area, so let's increase it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's the name, the water rapids. And increase this part a little bit like that. So here, I guess, and we can go like that. Let's see how are we going to work on this part right here. Maybe flatten that. Nah, I don't think it's looks nice. Let's go with this part right here, and then try it like that. Maybe here, going like that, and then there. Maybe a little bit more like that again, and then we can just go with maybe something like, let's just try it like this. Nah, just go like that instead. So we can just have something like this going right there, and here maybe, since this is going up over there, let's see if we have the bridge going there and cut that, we might be able to make this part right here going down like that, like a really irregular area. So have it going down there, and this can be a bit flattened, so have it there, and then here can go, yeah, I think it can go like that instead, like 2 by 2 over there, and then here we can have something like that, and a little bit more right here, I guess. Let's try to follow this line there, and then have these zones going all the way like that, and this can just go like that instead. And this one, maybe a little bit of tower going on right here would be good. So this is not fully flattened, so I think it's fine to have little zones right there, and the water can go here instead. And let's try to run this one, maybe a little bit more right here instead, like that, and then we can zone this part too. It's like a really tight village. Yeah, let's try to run the simulation and speed up the right. We got the residential area growing, maybe a little bit more like that, and there. You know what, let's just go all the way, I guess. Have it like that instead. And make sure this part right here a bit higher, maybe we can have it like that, and then just cover this area with some trees to hide all of these ugly parts. So like that, I guess. Some trees, some more trees over here, and a little bit of trees going on right there, I guess. Can have a little bit of residentials here. Yeah, we're going to need better houses for this area. This is a little bit too modern, I guess. So might need to rezone this area again. Yeah, I need a low well residential houses, so something like this one right here and this two, it would be suitable for this area, but something like this might be too much for this. So just keep it like that, and then, well, since we make our progress already, let's save again. It took a while just to complete this save. Okay, I thought the game stuck because I can't click on the OK button. Now let's try to put the MMP Reaper, but I'm just going to No, we're not going to manage to finish the river area on this one, but I think we can just start plopping some of the water, just as a starting point. And the MMP river should be around here. Okay, this one right here. This is the, I forgot the name, but this is I think this is the RFY plop water. Let's check on this one right there, and we're going to have it go all the way through like that, and maybe like make a little bit of culvert going down here, and make the river flowing through this along this cliff right here. So this is why I leave this area I left this area empty for now. So let's go a little bit more like that, and hopefully we can plow the water under this bridge right there. So it's not really perfect, but I think it's quite alright. And we definitely need to add a little bit of variations for this water texture, like add a bunch of rapids, and also the like stones and rocks along this shoreline right here. But for now, let's just fill it with something like this. At least we have something that looks a bit like a river, like that. Bit more there and there. There you go. A little bit of river going on, and maybe we can have it go all the way right here, I guess. Like this is like a little bit of lake. No, not really. I can't click anything here because of this viaduct. Right, I think we can just leave it be like that for now. And okay, so this is it's already almost it's almost 5 a.m. in the morning, so I need to end the stream soon because this is going to be a bit noisy around here. So let's save our progress. And yeah, I think that's it for now. We managed to build some of this suburb area, expand a little bit more of our residential area, and then also make this a bit nicer, although it's not that much pretty, but I think it's kinda okay, I guess, for now. We are still need to work on the details again later, but for now we are going to leave this be like this. Also, we got this part going on, and I may run the simulation a little bit later, and just so I can get the suitable houses for this area, something like this one right here. And on the next one, we are going to maybe work on this part right here, and if I can get the mods done, I think I am going to work on this part a little bit, and also maybe some detailing along the shoreline. That is some of the options that we can go on the next stream, but that is for the next one. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got Casemate on the chat, we got Saril Anwar, we got Kauzis, we got Nelly, we got Nilcast, and there's a Porlove of 41, and also Charles early on the stream. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and also you guys lurking on the chat too. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys again on the next one. Thank you, thank you. And let's save again, just to be sure. Thank you, really thank you so much for tuning on this stream. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Bye bye, bye bye. Okay, bye bye, bye 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 bye. I might stream again on this same hour maybe. Not really tomorrow because it's already tomorrow now. So yeah, bye 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 bye.